Hello, everybody. This is Vicki with Ready, Set, Resell. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are on the fourth video of 6. This has been a 100-pound unboxing of a ThredUp Rescue bulk purchase lot. So I'm excited that you came back to see what else was in this great lot that I got. I'm very excited. We have some really unique items. There are several items that have needed some major repairs, a couple that I'm not probably going to be able to fix myself, but several others that just need a couple little things here and there, maybe a button that actually is already on the garment, just needs to be moved to the correct location off the tag onto the front of it. So we're going to go through the next 25 items, and I'm going to share with you my thoughts on how we can make these sellable. So if you like this video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up and stay tuned for more ways to learn about how to source things and how to sell things online for your own business. So thank you. Once again, my name is Vicki, and let's get started. So the first item seems to just have a very minor issue with it. It's beautiful. When I got this out of the box, I couldn't believe this was in the box. This is a gorgeous prom dress, formal dress. Look at this. It's super long, very long. So it's got this lace over, got some great details. It's got some beading here. And then on the back, it's got even more beads. And then it kind of has this great fanning out. Not quite a train, but almost. Very, very long dress. Just beautiful. I don't know that much about formal wear, but I can show you what the tag is. The designer is, let's see, we just had it in here a second ago. So this is the designer. Here we go. Tadashi Shoji. It's a size 0. And the only flaws I could find with this beautiful dress is what I typically see. You can see the white deodorant markings right along the armpits there. I mean, who is going to wear a dress like this and not wear deodorant? So instead of washing the entire dress, I'm going to do some spot cleaning. And I think that that will probably clear that up. It's in both spots right here. It's not too bad. And I think given that it's just kind of here on the edge and it's not on a black fabric, we should be able to get that out relatively cool. But look at that. That detail work is just amazing. So this is the first of our 25 items that we have here. So I'm excited to see what that'll go for. The next item is this blue sweater. It is American Eagle. It still has the tag on it. It's $44.95 on the tag. The American Eagle tag itself is right here. So it gives you an idea of what version of tag it is, American Eagle. Now, so this is cute. So it looks like this is probably the back, and this is the front. I'm gonna hold it down so you can see a little bit better. Cute sweater, brand new with tags, thinking, okay, well, what's the problem? So when I put it on a hanger myself, I noticed that looks like some other people have been putting it on the hanger incorrectly. So what this is, basically the seam has come out. But really, this is a minor fix. This is just sewing by hand along the seam for just a couple inches or so. So this one's not going to be a problem, but a cute sweater nonetheless. So we just have to do a quick fix on that one. This is a very cute rust-colored V-neck sweater. It's kind of got that waffle feel to it. It is stretchy. Kind of got this unique hourglass shape. It's got a cinched waistband, kind of these shorter sleeves, very soft. Unfortunately, I don't see a brand tag up at the top where you would normally see. All I have here, it's a cotton polyester blend tag. It does not have an RN number, so I can't search it that way, although sometimes the best way to also look for tags is just to turn the thing inside out. So unfortunately, still doesn't help there, but it's cute. I plan to put the measurements. That's what I'm finding. A lot of these just don't have the size tags on them, and so ThredUp can't sell them. They pass them along to us. Here's an extra small Hollister sweater. Very basic sweater, very cute, very preppy. It still has the Hollister. You know, sometimes they have these metal little tabs at the bottom, and this one still has it here. It says Hollister on it. But looking at it, other than it being maybe a little bit stretched out from being on a hanger a lot, I don't see any staining. And then I'll just have to, you know, check the seams to make sure. But this one looks pretty decent to me. This next one is from Alfani Petite. Actually, I think that's what it said. There's the tag for Alfani Petite. It's to petite extra large, or yeah, petite large. I actually sell this brand at Macy's. It's kind of a longer tunic. It's very cute, very colorful. I don't see anything right off the bat as far as what could be wrong with this one. Sometimes, you know, you'll see it right away because it might have been, you know, people trying them on too much, or a person who turned it in, you know, had a stain on it. But when you have a busy pattern like this, it'd be very hard to find a stain. So I'm excited about that one. Next week, now some of these I looked at ahead of time and some of them I haven't. So this one looks like it is a turtleneck dress. It's Nicole Miller Studios. There's the Nicole Miller tag. Sorry, I will get better at these tags. The size petite. It's got a cinched waist, and you know, sometimes I'm also finding that the reason why I'm getting a lot of these items could be because they're black, and black is traditionally difficult to sell online. This one happens to have some lint on it. I don't think that would be the only problem. The reason why they would send it. It's got a cute kind of ruched waistline here on the side. Basic black dress. So we'll have to go ahead. It's got nice swooping detail in the back. Cinched there as well. We'll just have to see. Could also be that it's just a smaller size. Here's another kind of, oh, actually this is a leotard here. The brand is Rumor. And it's kind of a warmer sweater feel. Sometimes you also will check the armpits to see if there might be some pilling, which is when the fibers run together and kind of get little bumps. Always check the zippers to see if there are any zipper issues. This is a very long zipper. No issues there. Also want to check here to see if all the snaps, yeah, all the snaps are here in the crotch area. So I don't know. It's a very long, it's very cute. So we will have to list that, and I'll check it over a little bit more to see if there are any issues with that one. Here is a cute dress. This is from Gap. There's the tag right there. And it looks as though it is an extra small. So we have the tag. So that's kind of step one. It's got two tones at the bottom, kind of a darker gray, very, not very easy to see. It may actually be the reverse of this fabric. It does also have the care tag here. It says it's an extra small. And that could be the reason. Here it says extra small. Down here it says extra small. With two extras. Sorry, you can't really see that. So maybe that's why. Maybe when you have conflicting size tags, that could be another reason. That's the first time I've seen that. But that is our. I think it'll still be a good job because you still know it's Gap. Like this item, it's hard. This one does not have any kind of tags in it, but it's got some amazing details. So it's a cardigan sweater. It has these great detailed buttons. I love detailed buttons, right? It also has kind of a faux fur. At least I think it's faux. It's hard to know because we don't have the tags. It's got these hanging beads here. It's got some other beadwork throughout the shoulders. It's even got some beads and leather work on the back of the garment. So it's pretty fancy, very soft. But on the inside, there are no tags whatsoever. So this will just have to be one. It could have been something that somebody also created. Maybe it was much more simple before they added stuff to it. It's hard to say. So we'll just have to do some measurements on this one and take some really good photos. I wanted to go through this box ahead of time because I wanted to try to get the winter items out first to try to get those listed while we still have some winter going on. So this is a very basic Massimo Target brand sweater. You know, it's nice and full. It's very much on trend. It's got these kind of batwing. I'm not sure if that's actually what you call those sleeves. It's high-low. So this is just a basic sweater. I don't see any flaws with it, but maybe because it's not a popular brand, maybe that's why it's in my rescue pile. Next, we have this very thick sweater. It's a turtleneck. Got this great pattern on it. Very thick and warm. Also do not see a tag up here. We can check the inside and see if at least there's a size or a care tag. Unless this was hand knit, which I don't think it was. And no tags here either. So it's hard to tell. I mean, at least if I knew if it was wool, it feels It doesn't feel scratchy like wool though, but it's still a really great sweater. It doesn't have any stains or anything on it. So mystery sweater, but very cute and cozy indeed. Next is a very basic sweatshirt, right? The brand here is called Rivet and Thread. And it says it's an extra, extra small, which must mean it's very oversized because this is very large for an extra, extra small. When I first took this out of the box, there was some dirt along right here along the collar. And so it washed up just fine. So I was able to bring that to you. It's very soft on the inside. So that will be a good one to sell. Now this one, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it. So it could be vintage. I'm not really sure. It says marvel.com, so probably is not vintage because .com is a relatively new thing. I hope .coms are not vintage already. I'll probably still list it, but as you can see, there's some black spots here. I don't know if it's an ink spot. There's one, two, they're kind of all over the place up on the top, and maybe that, you know, adds some character to the t-shirt. I did wash it. I did pre-treat it with stains and they did not come out. So I will just disclose that and make sure that people know what it is that they're getting. Next, we have a very basic J. Crew, kind of a little peplum top. This one also had the deodorant around the armpit, so I went ahead and washed it. It is a size medium. So there was a lot of J. Crew in this batch, which is good. They have a lot of cute items. So that's just your basic career top. Here's another J. Crew. This is a linen dress. You can see it's size 0. Very cute. It did have some staining right here. Right here, you can actually still see sort of a stain right here on the pocket. It's hard to see. It's still there, but I did treat it and wash it, and so we will disclose that there's a small stain there. And I have from my steam iron. Not a big fan of it in general, but I could probably steam this a little bit and get that to look a little bit less wrinkled. Now for probably the best item on this haul, or this portion of the haul. Haven't found anything wrong with it. It is, guess what? It's North Face. So it's a North Face jacket, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, why would ThredUp put a North Face jacket that doesn't seem to have any flaws? Here's the back of it. I mean, I couldn't find anything wrong. The zipper's fine. There's no pilling. It's super soft fleece. There's pockets. But the reason why I think it's in this batch is because of the size. It is actually a child's size. It's a girl's extra large. So my thought is maybe, you know, I haven't actually tried to buy kids clothing for a while on ThredUp. So maybe they just didn't accept it because it was kids. It's still a great size. This is actually, I just listed this today on my Poshmark site for $45. So if you are interested in getting this, I'm also going to cross post on Kidizen because I use List Perfectly to cross post. I'm trying to do a better job of listing. My goal is to cross post at least 5 items every day. So that's my new goal for March. So this is a great find. I'm glad that was part of it. Okay, so this is a cute skirt. It's definitely not everybody's cup of tea, but it's got a lot of great details. There's ribbons. There's a lot of metal hardware on here, even like a little devil on the tag. The brand is called Iblis, I think. Here you go. You guys can figure it out. That's what I also think is great about Poshmark is I can type in the brand, and if it's a brand that they carry typically, then, you know, it'll help me spell it and figure out exactly what the brand is. So this has got a lot of tulle along the bottom, a lot of details, just a cute skirt, and it's size SS. So I will have to look up and see exactly what that means. Maybe it will say somewhere else too, but very cute, very unique. I like going for things that are unique. Speaking of which, this is quite unique too. This is Property of the Joker jacket, and I know that because it says it right on the back. Property of the Joker. It's a very shiny coat, and I can tell you right away, The reason why it's probably in this pile is because it is missing the zipper part, the part that you actually zip up and down, which is not a big deal. I used to think it was a big deal until I purchased a zipper repair kit. And the zipper repair kit actually comes with several different zip with pulls, I think is what they actually call them. So I can actually just put a pull on there and this will be sellable instantly. So it's cute, it's shiny. I'll have to do some research to see. Doesn't really have a brand, it just says large. So we'll, you know, maybe put in freaky style since forever. I don't know, maybe one of those is a brand name or I have no idea. But in any case, I think it'll photograph well. Once we get that zipper pull on there, it should not be a problem at all. And that's where, you know, in doing this, you just kind of learn different tips and tricks on how to get things to work. I had another zipper on another item that was difficult, and all I really needed to do was stick a little screwdriver in there and loosen it up, and it worked just fine. So this next item is a cute dress. The brand is closed, and it's new with the tags. There's the brand. It's new with the tags. It's a size, not sure what size it is. It's got a US dollars of $355. So I will definitely be looking up closed.com to see if I could figure out which size this is. Oh, and I lost the hanger inside, but it's a cute jean dress, denim here, got some cute sleeves. I always also like to look at the kinds of buttons that are on a garment and if they're kind of cool. If they're just your cheapo kind, they're not as fun, but you can really tell, you know, when they put a little bit more effort into it. Oh, it says this size here is extra small, so we'll double check and make sure that those measurements are correct. Sometimes they have pockets on the side. This one's got something here. Okay, so it looks like there's a pocket all the way down here. Yeah, there it is. So there's a pocket down here, kind of low. And you can tell also it's new with tags because they even have an extra button here. And the size tag is down here, extra small. So that'll be cute. That'll be very cute. I'm excited to put that up there. I don't know what the flaw is, other than it may just be an odd brand. I'm not sure what that flaw is, but I did not see one. So this next one, I'm also not sure. I think it could be a men's coat. I'm not sure. I doubt they would put it in my batch. But it's a long kind of navy blue pea coat. It's not double-breasted. Pea coats are typically double-breasted, so I guess you just call it a wool coat. The name of the brand is Journal, and it says made in Korea. Sorry, the men's shop is just the hanger it happens to be on. And, you know, looking in here, you can see here that it says Journal F, so maybe that means female or femme. And it doesn't really tell you the content. It tells you how to wash it, but it doesn't really say it's a certain percentage of wool. So that could be another reason. So, but a coat is still a coat, right? So I just have to list that and put it in such a way where it looks good. So we only have a few more items left. This one is a very, very soft cardigan sweater. The brand is Tea and Cup. There's the brand right there. Super soft, just your basic cardigan. There's no buttons or holes or anything. 4 buttons. It's got these great little sleeves. Not seeing a size tag as of yet, so I'll look down here. It says that it is one size fits all. So that would be the size. It's a cotton and acrylic blend. So I don't know. I'm going to look all along the seams, look to see if there's any stains or anything, but I don't see anything obviously wrong with this one. Sometimes it's pretty obvious. If there's a hole, it'll jump out at you, but so far so good. This one's cute. All right, 3 more items. Oh, sorry, 4. There's one hiding under there. Okay, so this is a cute blue pencil skirt. It's got some leather details. It's got a back zipper. The brand is Alfani. It's a size 6. Here's the Alfani. That's from Macy's and Bloomingdale's, possibly. I don't know. I worked at Macy's. I never worked at Bloomingdale's. I don't know how much their brands cross over, but it's cute. It's really cute. These zippers, you know, it's always also good to check pockets. As you guys know, I've bought a purse at the bins not too long ago, and there was $4.25 in the pocket. So always check the pockets. I don't see anything wrong. I don't see any stains or any discoloration. So that one is just about good to go. Okay, this one, it was new with the tags. I took the tags off. I'm going to put the tags back on. And the reason I took it off is because it had a stain on it. It is also a difficult one to figure out how to. Okay, so this is, it's actually an off the shoulder top. Aha, here we go. Took me a while to figure it out. So it looks like this, right? So this is your on the shoulder part. This is your off the shoulder part. And there was a couple little stains right here on the new with tags. So I took it off, took the tags off of it, washed it, and I will put the tags back on and disclose that. And that's just a little off the shoulder top. Okay, these last two I saved to show together because I'm going to be doing, so try to figure out, okay, what can I do that ThredUp can't do? So one of the things they can't really do is lot items together like I can on Poshmark. So these are two high-waisted athletic pants, long athletic pants. I don't see anything wrong with them, but I also don't see, I thought maybe they were Lululemon because I couldn't find a tag or anything, but I don't think they are because I can't find anything on these. There's no size tag, there's no care tag. So I figured that was probably the reason why these have made it into the rescue box. And I also noticed that this one on the inside has a stain right here. Now I washed it, so it was actually worse than this. I'm going to fully disclose it. I mean, that'll probably come out. It's on the inside of the garment. So blotting these together will maybe compensate for the fact that I don't know the brand and don't know the exact size. I'm going to measure these and put the measurements, and I believe the measurements are very similar, if not the exact same. And that'll really help because I only like lotting things if when you hold them up, they're either say they're the same size or when you measure them, they look like they could fit the same person. So that's what those are about. So hopefully with all the New Year's resolutions that people have hopefully not forgotten already, gosh, it's March already, those will sell. So if you like this video, please hit like and come back for the next video. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time.